This Digg Reel is brought to you by Gamefly. Go to gamefly.com/TDR for your free trial membership. Hey guys, I'm Andrew, and this is the Digg Reel, where we show the top videos from around the universe, but primarily from Earth. And what would we possibly use the internet for if not for research and education? Don't answer that question. Today, we're gonna get scientific. This first one isn't really important. It's just a machine that could save the entire planet. Here's a machine that turns plastic back into oil.
子供の頃は自然の中で遊ぶのが好きだったっていうだけで、その環境とかって大げさに興味を持ってるなんてことはなかったんですけど、こちらに来てまた自分の子供が生まれて、やっぱりその自分が子供の頃遊んだようなそういうところがね、だんだん少なくなってきてるんで、それはね、なんとかしたいなっていう気持ちはありましたね。2000年ぐらいから、温暖化の話とか、あとやっぱりゴミがね、片付ける場所が日本という国は少ない。世界的にもゴミを捨てる場所が少なかったり、捨てたゴミが悪い影響を及ぼすっていうことが問題としてこう浮上し始めた時期でもあるし、私たちは日本のテクノロジーでプラスチックの前のね、石油に戻すことができないかと。石油から作ってるんで、必ず石油にさほど難しくないプロセスで戻せるんじゃないかと思って、その開発に入りました。これが床装置です。今この蓋を外したところですね。こういう蓋を外しました。この中にプラスチックを入れます。これが油を作る原料になるプラスチックですね。ちっちゃい装置のいいところはクラッシュしない。そのまま袋のまま形のあるまま入れられるんで、油になるっていうことが分かりやすい。これでスイッチを入れます。これで今ヒーターの温度がどんどん上がり始めて、プラスチックが溶けて液体になります。液体が沸騰してから、ガスがここを通ってこの中に入ります。でこれは水道の水なんですけど、この水の温度でガスが冷えて液体に戻ったやつがこの水の上にだんだん溜まっていきます。このできた油は混合油なんで、このままだとただ燃やすのには大丈夫なんですけど、これをさらに蒸留してガソリン、ディーゼルオイルとか灯油とかに分けて、それで使いますね。分ければ車でも使えるし、バイクも OK ですし、発電機だとかボイラーだとかストーブとか。
I have already started buying tons of plastic products I don't need so I can help save the environment. Actually, it sounds like an awesome invention, but Jem Laren on the video's message board points out a few of the problems. He says it's not a new invention. The reason you don't see it being used very often is threefold. One, it has a negative energy potential. It takes more energy to do the conversion than the oil produced will provide. Two, it is incredibly expensive to dispose of the waste products. And three, it requires less energy to extract petrochemicals from the earth than to recover them from plastics. Okay, fine, buzzkill. But can we still take Bert GB's suggestion and shove Heidi Montag through that thing? Good, thank you. Up next, a little deep throat. Here's R. Dawkins demonstrates laryngeal nerve of the giraffe. Laryngeal? Laryngeal. Fuck it, just play it.
We get used to the idea that evolution is so good at producing beautiful, elegant animals that look as though they've been designed. We forget that sometimes they're not perfect and there are imperfections. And the imperfections are very revealing because they're exactly the kind of imperfections you'd expect from the accidents of history if there were no designer. There's a nerve called the recurrent laryngeal, which runs from the brain, and its end organ is the larynx, and you think it would just go straight there. But in a human, what it does is goes down into the chest, loops around one of the main arteries in the chest, and then goes straight back up again. Obviously a ridiculous detour. No engineer would ever make a mistake like that.
In our bodies, the laryngeal nerve takes a circuitous route, but what happens in an animal with a neck as long as this? It's one of the great evolutionary enigmas that Richard Dawkins is keen to resolve in the flesh. Interestingly, it's never been dissected out, or only once before has it ever been dissected out in its full length, and that was in 1838.
Don't cut it at this crucial moment.
Oh, well, I'm too good an anatomist for that. You have to trust me now. What I'm actually holding here is the beginning of that nerve. It actually starts out not as a separate nerve, but as a branch coming off of a bigger nerve called the vagus nerve. And this is going to keep running all the way down the body. So you'll see it again over here, all the way down the neck on both sides. So you can see it again right there.
Yes.
And this is going to wrap around the great vessels coming out of the heart. So here it is wrapping around that, and then it continues right there. So here's the vagus going
Yes.
down, and here's the vagus continuing.
Right.
And right over here, there's a branch right there. So it's looping and it's coming back, it's doing a U-turn all the way down here. So it's traveled that entire distance to make a U-turn to go all the way back up again. And so now we could follow it going back up again. So we follow this branch, and if we look, we see it again over here. Here it is, like that. And here you see it going up. This is the voice box, the larynx, and so you can see it going right into the back of the larynx here. And as it innervates this area, it controls the muscles that then control making sounds, but also coordinating breathing and swallowing in this area. So this is a very important nerve. Interestingly, where it ends is pretty close to where it started. It started here, coming out of the brain. It really only needed to go about 2 inches.
Yes, amazing.
But it went all the way down and came all the way back.
Yes.
Now they go on to explain how this strange design probably evolved from fish that basically lack a neck. Sure, we get the extra long nerve, but can't breathe underwater? Thanks, science. On the board, Sassoni writes, I don't understand evolution, and I have to protect my kids from understanding it. We will not give in to the thinkers. And Shanos asks, is that giraffe gonna be okay? Yes, Shanos, he'll be just fine. Just don't ask any more questions and get your favorite games from our sponsor, Gamefly. Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There's no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, send it back and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, just click Keep It on the Gamefly website and the game is yours at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge. The Dig Reel fans get a 2-week free trial when they go to www.gamefly.com/TDR. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on those video games. And that's today's Dig Reel. Thanks for watching. I'm Jelly D on Twitter. I'm Andrew in real life, and I'm hungry, so I'm leaving. You keep it real.